Charlotte Douglas International is getting ready for a spring break surge. The airport expects more than 1.6 million travelers between tomorrow and April 12th. And that includes a big jump in local passengers, which is up about 8% from last year.
Joining us now to talk about what you should do to prepare is Charlotte Douglas Airport Communications Director Amanda DeWeese. Amanda, good to see you again.
Thanks for having me.
All right, first things first, TSA agents being paid once again. That's good news there. But there, I guess, is still a partial government shutdown. So should people expect any sort of residual impacts from the shortage?
That's right. So first up, we have been incredibly fortunate throughout this process. And our average wait times are about 10 to 20 minutes. That's in large part due to the outstanding leadership of our TSA here in Charlotte and the dedicated workforce that we have. We have 600 employees locally. We do have security wait times available on our website. So you can check those in real time. You can go to cltairport.com. You can download the app. That has been something that's gotten a lot of use lately by passengers, as well as even local media like WCNC.
That's right. We certainly have been using that a lot, and
right.
Glad to see those numbers being low. So we said there's going to be a surge between now and April 12th. You're going to have people flying who don't typically fly very often because of spring break. CMS on spring break last week, the largest school, this coming week, I should say, the largest school district in our area. What are going to be the busiest travel days?
That's right. So starting tomorrow, April 2nd through Sunday, April 12th, we are going to see close to 1.7 million passengers in the terminal. So it is more condensed this year. You have 8 of the large school districts all coinciding within 1 week. So CMS, York, Gaston, and others. So that's going to have that passenger volume, peak in a smaller time frame. Those busiest days to look out for are going to be tomorrow and Friday. So April 2nd, April 3rd, and then Sunday, April 12th.
And so how much time should people anticipate, considering the TSA agents are back at work, but also that we are seeing a consolidation of a lot of people traveling in the next week? How much time are you telling people to give themselves?
Yeah, so we always say to be inside the terminal 2 hours before a domestic flight and 3 hours before an international flight. So you can check the security wait times. We always say a couple of hours before your flight leaves. So you need to check that before you even get to the airport, so you can plan ahead. Just get early. You want to be there. You don't want to start your vacation stressed.
And you know what? You actually bring up a very important point. In the airport 2 hours before, because how many times have you circled or made those loops if you're looking for parking at the airport? So you definitely have to allow time for that as well.
That is right. That is right. So we always say book your parking when you book your flight, but 25,000 parking spaces are available at CLT on our property. And of those, 17,000 are online booking only. So that means you really need to book in advance, at least 3 hours before you get there. So do that ahead of time. You will secure placement in one of your preferred options. You will lock in at the best rate. We also have a royalty program you can sign up for, so you can earn rewards with parking.
And while you're online checking parking, also a good idea to go ahead and check the airport's social media accounts, because you guys are always quite active.
That's right. We always have something to say. So real-time updates on kind of traffic impacts and things like that. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube. But if you go there today, you might see some of our new friends, some friendly goats who are helping us with landscaping on the air side.
Oh, I noticed just a few minutes ago.
Goats. Oh.
Keep in mind the date.
Yeah.
I saw it. Like, what?
Right.
What is this? What's happening? So anyway,
we always like to have fun. It's a fun day for us. So.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be all serious and stressful just because it's air travel. Just real quickly, because we mentioned it last week, the airport was collecting gift cards for TSA agents because of the shutdown. Can you provide a little more clarity on why the program has been concluded?
Absolutely. So yes, we were organizing a gift card drive to help our essential workers here cover food and fuel. So they really need that to be able to even get into work. There were hundreds of passengers, community members, and partners that contributed to it. And your kindness really went to support 600 local employees and their families. So we're incredibly grateful. The partial shutdown is ongoing, but we're pleased that TSA employees have started receiving some of that back pay. And there is a means in place for them to be paid while Congress goes back and forth on a DHS appropriation.
Okay, and Amanda, before we let you go, as we said, there are people who are going to be traveling over the next few days who don't do this on a regular basis, and maybe haven't been to the airport in a while. What's new? What can they expect to see when they arrive at CLT?
Well, the terminal lobby expansion is officially complete. It wrapped in the fall. So if you have not traveled in a while, you absolutely will not recognize the terminal. We just launched our newest destination, CLT to Abu Dhabi nonstop, with our new airline partner, Etihad Airways. American Airlines and CLT, they launched the TSA pre-check touchless ID. You can opt in on your AA Advantage account. And family lanes. We're going to have a lot of families who are going to be traveling this spring break. If you have kids age 12 and under, you qualify for this priority lane. So go to checkpoint 1 and they can see you there.
Ooh.
I've tried the touchless.
I was going to say, I almost don't want to talk about it too much because you can just kind of get through and touch
It was very fast.
Very fast.
All right, Amanda DeWeese, thank you as always. We
Thank
appreciate you taking time.
Thanks for having me.
All right, much more ahead here on WCNC Plus.